It's time for chemistry, periodic table. The diagram shows some elements in the periodic table. So we have these elements, that's part of the periodic table that we have. So the first question, what determines the order of elements in the periodic table? So the order of elements in the periodic table, it is simply determined by the increase in the atomic number. The increasing. For example, so the way the elements are arranged on the periodic table, they are arranged according to the increasing proton number or atomic number. So as you know, we have the first element on the periodic table, which is hydrogen. So the atomic number of hydrogen is 1. Then we have 2 for helium. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, so on and so forth. So how are the elements arranged on the periodic table? What's the order of the elements on the periodic table? The order is according to the increase in the atomic number. To which period does magnesium belong? So magnesium, it belongs in period 3. So how do we determine the period? This is an example. So periods, remember the definition of a period. A period, it is simply the horizontal row of elements on the periodic table. So the horizontal row of elements on the periodic table, that's a period. So in period 1, we only have 2 elements, hydrogen and helium. So this is period 1. So we have period 2, we have period 3, we have period 4, 7. So we have 7 periods on the periodic table. We have 7 periods on the periodic table. So now, in which period does magnesium belong? So magnesium belongs in period 1, 2, 3. So magnesium belongs to period 3. Choose from the elements shown in the table above to answer these questions. Which element is an alkali metal? So alkali metals, these are group 1 elements. So for group 1, we have lithium, we have sodium. So you can choose any of the 2. So I'll choose sodium. Which element has 3 electrons in its outer shell? Which element has 3 electrons in its outer shell? So the element that has 3 electrons in its outermost shell, check out for group 3 elements. So group 3 elements, they are placed in group 3 because they've got, one of the properties is that they've got 3 electrons in their outermost shells. So which element has 3 electrons in its outermost shell? So check out for group 3 elements. So let's check for group 3. So we have group 1, group 2, group 3. So for group 3, we have this element which we call boron. So boron, it has 3 electrons in its outermost shell. So there the answer is boron. Which element reacts with oxygen to form a basic oxide? So you should understand what a basic oxide is. So a basic oxide, it is simply the metallic oxide that reacts with an acid to form salt and water. So that is what we call the basic oxide. So basic oxide, it is the metallic oxide that reacts with an acid to form salt and water. So that is what we call basic oxide. So which element reacts with oxygen to form a basic oxide? So you check out for the metals that you have. Remember that it's a metallic oxide. So you check out for the metals that we have. So let's check out the metals that we have. So we have lithium, sodium, beryllium, magnesium. So now from these, you can choose any metal. So when lithium reacts with oxygen, it will form the basic oxide. When sodium reacts with oxygen, it will form a basic oxide. When beryllium reacts with oxygen, it will form the basic oxide. When magnesium reacts with oxygen, it will form the basic oxide. So you can choose any of them. So I'll choose beryllium. State one use of choline. So choline, it is used as a disinfectant. It is used as a disinfectant. Choline, it is also used to treat drinking and swimming pool water to kill bacteria. It is also used in paper production for production of paper and paper products. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Mr. Rafa Online Tuitions.